Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I am here with a daily message for Tuesday, the 15th of December, 2020. We are using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot for our message today. How are you doing post-eclipse? Yes, up on the channel now, you should have the solar eclipse reading to watch, as well as a personal message for each sign. So check those out. They're meant to complement one another. The solar eclipse message, and then you can watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus videos at your leisure. But the solar eclipse message itself is meant to complement your personal message. So watch them together. Everything's linked for you at the end of this video. So what do we have going on in the energy atmosphere today? Our cards from the bottom of the deck. This is our theme of energy in the atmosphere. Our first card is the Strength card. Yeah, sweet. Number 8 in the major arcana. You know, 8s are all about movement, momentum. That doesn't surprise me. I feel that the fiery eclipse has motivated most of us. Plus we're also in a new moon phase at this time. So everything happened in the sign of Sagittarius, though it all switched over moon-wise into the sign of Capricorn, where we are right now with the moon. And that means that we're experiencing growth, development, putting down roots with what we're holding in heart space at this time for manifestation. So to start our reading today with a super strong, motivated 8, the Strength card in tarot, you know, we are feeling at ease and comfortable in our authenticity, which means that we have the courage to be vulnerable, to share, you know, the softest aspect and the most sensitive aspect of our personality. There's no fear in that for us. We have no desire to hide that, hold that back, because the sharing of the all is so much more fulfilling. That's what I'm getting off the Strength card. What comes with this now? The Two of Cups. Beautiful. You know, we saw a lot of this card last week, and you know this card is all about a fair exchange of energy. Take it where it's relevant for you. Could be in your career, how you are of service. Likely, though, it's within a relationship. So this is a strengthening and expanding bond of energy. Now, I hear many other readers say that the Two of Cups is the minor arcana version of the Lover's card. And the caveat on the card is that it's a temporary relationship. I don't ever feel that way. When I look at this card, I feel that there may be temporary circumstances passing within a significant relationship. And again, take that where it's relevant. It could be in your career and service realm. Though we're exchanging cups with someone. This is someone who has great meaning to us. And sitting next to the Strength card, it speaks to the strength of the bond and the strength of the deepening expansion of that bond. So where's that going? What's our next card? The Magician. Wow, a major arcana sandwich there with the Strength and the Magician. So what we have here is a beautiful union of souls. And it's a strong connection with a wonderful bond that continues to expand. And this collaboration, this connection, this union of souls is magical. Yeah, it makes you and whoever this other person is, and it could be more than one person. It can be your beloved, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, and it can be happening in all of those spaces, right? But it is, you're the common denominator in this, and what you have to add, you the watcher, what you have to add to this connection is magical. And what's lovely is the Magician is letting you know you're being met there, right? The other person or other parties involved are also magical. So together you make really strong magic. So what does that all connect to? Let's see what's in the body of the reading. An offer. The Page of Cups, holding the Ace of Cups. Oh, don't we love our Ace of Cups and how persistently it shows up in our readings? So the pages are messengers. I feel that they are little scouts, you know, that travel out to the edge of our comfort zone. And, you know, we perceive, sense, feel, know intuitively what's out there on the edge of our comfort zone. And the page comes back with that information. The fish in the cup is indicative of what it is we desire to make a reality on our foundation. So there is some sort of an offer there, and I feel there's an offer in this connection. It also may be a magical idea comes to light and it's got strength. You know, it's very heart-centered. The core energy on the strength card is to not compromise or negotiate your free-spirited, heart-centered energy. And, you know, when you bring that into connection with and are met by another individual who has this same sort of energy to offer, that is when the real magic happens, and it does create something new. I feel like there's an energy coming together from you and another party that creates something new. And then coming with, look at this, is the Knight of Swords. You know, he's my most impetuous knight. I love it when we turn him over. I don't know why it is I get such a giggle out of this guy, but I do. He's very mission-oriented, and I love his message here with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups, because I feel like you and another individual are very mission-oriented. And in more than one arena, it's not just coming together for a mission. It is the coming together in relationship, friendship, family connection, and the ideas that are inspired by the sharing of togetherness. And it really does create something that's strong, magical, and valuable. Next, we have, oh boy, look at this. Ace of Wands. And I saw this when I turned that one over. Ace of Cups. So there's a divine and cosmic gift on offer here in the fiery, passionate energy of the Ace of Wands and the overflowing love, bliss, joy, and happiness. So that confirms for me that while we may be coming together in the exchanging of cups, ideas, inspirations, there's a lot more going on. This is a blessed union. This is a divine connection, and the universe is smiling upon it, because what you in this other individual, other party, other circumstance had to offer the world at large is dynamic. And that's what I feel in the Knight of Swords. Dynamic. And there's real passion in this Ace of Wands. This is something energetically that catches fire in the best possible way and creates a lot of divine, loving, blissful overflow in every aspect of your life. And then we have, oh, what an interesting card to see after all that. The Death card. It makes sense, though, because the Death card is a simultaneous ending and beginning. And you know, last week in the cards, we had the message more than once to make way for what was coming in that Nine of Cups that we saw in repetition last week. You know, we saw Death and the High Priestess too. And Death and the High Priestess visit us in that solar eclipse reading. So we have a very expansive, intuitive view of our world at this time. The universe is giving us resource, inspiration, passion, fire, creativity, love, bliss, joy, and happiness, right? Talk about resource to use, magician to create on your foundation, just the kind of happiness you desire to celebrate and live from, to express always, to offer Page of Cups to the world in a dynamic Knight of Swords way, right? And this Two of Cups is representative of all aspects of our lives and all relationships within our lives. And the Death card here is more, it's further confirmation and a reminder to the message of last week of how there is a transition happening on our foundation. So we may be experiencing in the atmosphere of all this amazing, miraculous energy, we may be feeling a sense of bittersweet as things are, bittersweet energy as things are moved off our foundation that have been comfortable and familiar to us. But just have an understanding that what you're making way for really is the fulfillment of a life dream. And then coming with the Death card. What a pair there. Whew. The Emperor. Yeah, you know, the Emperor is here to confirm for you that you are wise and experienced enough to know not to throw yourself down some dramatic rabbit hole as things move off the foundation, making way for the fulfillment, right? The fulfillment of joy, happiness, satisfaction. We need the Emperor's wisdom and experience as we go through this type of energetic atmosphere. And you know, we're one day beyond that amazing solar eclipse and new moon, and all those energies are still really sorting for us. It's a big deal. So it's this kind of steadiness that we require in the form of the Emperor, his stability. We've got Aries, fire, Scorpio, water. There's a whole lot of steam in the air, definitely with the wand and the Ace of Cups. Hello. Things are steamy, and some of it is obscured from our vision. It's okay though, because we had that message last week as well, that sometimes a fog or a veil rolls in, and we may be feeling that, sensing that as things are cleared off our foundation, and it feels a little tender, a little bittersweet, but we're meant to stick with it. Keep the faith for it. And use the Two of Cups as a reminder that you are your own best friend, your own best soulmate, your own best lover of life, right? Stay connected to that within yourself, and that will give you strength to keep the faith while this energy blossoms, develops, grows, sorts, blesses, right? Oh yeah, it's so worth hanging in for, because look at this. We now have the Four of Wands, the happiest card in the minor suits of tarot. That's more love, bliss, joy, happiness. Now, the eclipse message, there was an intuitive read in that. Something that I felt in the new moon and the eclipse itself was that the energies were being channeled through the fire of Sagittarius. Let's just look at the Ace of Wands here. And then as the moon changed signs into Capricorn, all that fiery energy went into the earth of Capricorn, took root, you know, and shows reward, evidence of all of our energetic investment. And here it is confirmed in the Four of Wands. Beyond the Sun and the Ten of Cups, it doesn't get much happier than that. Coming with it is the Ten of Cups. How stinking beautiful is that? Oh, Ace of Cups to the power of 10. You are literally looking at how the universe blesses us with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then what we turn it into here in 3D, 4D, 5D, divine matrix, earth life, right? We make it into a Four of Wands and 10 of Cups. So it's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10 overflowing. So is it worth it to lean into the Emperor's stability, experience, and wisdom while we potentially feel a bit of bittersweetness off the Death card as things shift, change, and move on our foundation? Yes. Trust this process is what I feel. Wow. That's a wow right there. Okay. Let's do angel answers. This is your opportunity to ask a question if you've got one, or to have a fresh message from these cards. They feel so quiet today. You know, this deck is almost always crackling for me when I pick it up and shuffle it. And by comparison to what I'm seeing here in the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, these cards feel super peaceful and quiet, but they are producing an emphatic yes. Not only is that our guides and angels cheering us on with that emphatic yes, that's us doing it for ourselves too, because we are trusting this process. We have evidence. We see signs of fulfillment and happiness beyond any kind of fulfillment and happiness we've known thus far. And it's because of the choices that we're making. And the consistency in those choices. Next. Oh yeah. Listen to your intuition. This card just loves us lately. So keep doing that because it's led you here. One more. Perfect. You're ready. You certainly are ready. You created all this. It's blossoming. It's on the vine. This is divine abundance coming in for you. All right. Last, we have our affirmation from the universe has your back. How perfect. You know this deck is absolutely miraculous at summarizing a reading, and it doesn't fail us now. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. You can feel it. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups. Shall we go on? Two of Cups. Magician. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Check out your monthly December reading connected to the solar eclipse reading. Have a beautiful, bountiful, blissful, magical day. Peace, love, happiness, and joy to each and every one of you. Namaste.